Aloha everybody, I hope this video finds you well. And I wanted to talk to you today about noise versus signal. So many of you probably already know this term, but the essence of it to me is about signal, which is what increases coherence, increases vitality, increases life, increases joy, versus noise, which cancels out, which creates friction, which creates irritation, which is a difficult influence to bear. And as many of you, I'm sure, are experiencing, we may be in one of the noisiest moments we've ever experienced. Seems like the entire world is generating a ginormous amount of noise right now. And so the ability to recognize and focus in on signals seems to be even more important now. So one of the ways in which I look at that is to look in my life and see what is increasing my vitality. Like my Qigong teacher, Chris Verney, talks about, recognizing what creates vitality is a crucial step, because then you can move towards that vitality, which generates more vitality. Then you can use that same vitality to go towards more vitality, and it creates a virtuous circle. It creates more and more life force versus noise, where you feel more and more depleted, you feel weakened, you feel confused, you feel lost, you feel tired. These are two very different streams of information. And one of the things about the moment we live in right now is that it's not just noise on a mental level like in social media. It's also noise in terms of chemicals, because with the whole chemical engineering revolution in the past 100 years, the ability to speak in terms of chemical language has increased through the roof. But just because they've learned how to create products, it doesn't mean they've realized how much noise that's creating in our system. It's much like being surrounded by chemicals in our home that are like a symphony, always tuning up, but not in tune with each other, not creating music. So there's that biochemical level. There's the electromagnetic level in terms of all the machines in our house, our phones, our routers, our Wi-Fi. And these are also bathing us in noise all the time. So what can you do? A couple of things. When you go to bed at night, you can unplug everything in the house. You can unplug the routers. You can basically just turn off the Wi-Fi, assuming you don't play soothing nature music all night like one of my clients does on her Alexa system. But that's one great thing to do. I started doing that several months ago, and man, the difference is night and day in terms of rest and how my biology like really can let go. Fresh air, that's another one, because the stale air inside of a home, it gets bathed in a lot of heaviness, where if you open up the air, being able to crack the windows, having this flow of fresh air can really help you establish a calmer, more centered frame of mind. Choosing what media you let into your mind, and this is a topic you probably heard about many times from me because I think it's so important. So choosing what uplifts you versus what doesn't. Now, it doesn't mean sticking your head in the sand. It just means choosing your source that's a more balanced, clear source versus just sheer emotion, reaction, what's at the top of the search engine. Recognizing, too, what food you eat. Does it bring you up? Does it bring you down? Does it boost that life signal, or does it deplete you? The people in your life, are they people that create more harmony? Do they create more discontent? So as you can see, this principle is applied all over the place. So that's part of what I invite you to do this month. Look in your life and look to see where you see the signal that you want to move towards to increase your vitality, you want to welcome it into your life, versus the noise that you want to cut out. Because one of the beautiful things that happens is the more you eliminate the noise, the more the signal just naturally becomes clearer, easier to follow, and there's just this wonderful sense of joy and harmony. So I hope you have a wonderful month, and I hope you take me up on exploring noise versus signal. And as always, you can reach me at jenniferlfreeman.com, and wishing you much aloha.